IGHALO. I announce representation for the appellants, United Bank for Africa PLC.
Yes, that's it.
May I please, the chairman and noble members, my name is Iene S. Ibebasi. I appear for the respondents.
Any representatives of parties?
None from my end.
There are no representatives from the appellants.
Yeah, we are here for which one for stay?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, sir. But I wish to inform the Honorable Tribunal that the application has been overtaken by events. We were able to compile and transmit the record of appeal from the Tax Appeal Tribunal to the Federal High Court. Accordingly, the Federal High Court is now seized of jurisdiction to hear the appeal. So we will not be proceeding with the motion for stay anymore because we have filed a similar application at the Federal High Court. I've also informed the learned counsel for the respondents, and I've sent a letter to the Tax Appeal Tribunal, although that letter was sent this morning, so it might not be in the court file. But I wish to bring this to the attention of the Honorable Tribunal.
So what do you want?
So I just want to inform the tribunal that the matter is now closed.
We have heard that. What do you want?
May I be here, sir?
What do you want? What do you want? Let's hear what you want. Let's come.
All right.
So, I mean, Igalo, what do you want? Igalo, complete.
No, sir, I don't want anything from the tribunal at the moment now, sir.
You are doing a sick payment. What do you want us to withdraw it? Or you want us to tell you? Have you withdrawn the application? You want to withdraw the application for stay?
Okay. Very well, sir. I will be withdrawing the motion for stay of execution, which was filed on the 23rd of December 2025.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I've heard my little friend. I got a text via WhatsApp this morning intimating me that the appeal has been entered at the Federal High Court levels. Well, I am not aware because I have not been saved with the records of appeal. It is not enough for learned counsel to allege that the appeal has been entered, I had expected him to state the appeal number. His appeal number that would determine whether an appeal has been entered or not. I've not heard him say so. He ought to furnish this honorable tribunal with the appeal number. I am not opposed to his application to withdraw the motion. I'm not opposed to it. It's his appeal. Now, by the rules of court, he ought to make a deposit to the tribunal before proceeding on appeal. I've not heard him say so. He has done so. Has not deposited any sum in line with the rules of this honorable tribunal. So I will urge this honorable tribunal to order him to make substantial deposits in line with the rules of court before proceeding on appeal. Fifty percent is 50% of the sum claim, of the sum of the judgment sum.
Mr. Chairman, sir, if I may respond to the submission of the learned counsel for the respondents.
Just a minute. He got up. The respondent has not been served. You heard him.
Mr. Chairman, sir, I took the liberty to send him a text message and I forwarded the motion for stay of execution, which was filed at the Federal High Court. That motion has the suit number. But pursuant to the Federal High Court Tax Appeal Tribunal rules, it's the Tax Appeal Tribunal who should have served the record of appeal of the respondent. However, it was not done. What we are doing now is that we are making arrangements with the bailiff of the Federal High Court to then serve the record of appeal on the respondent. And I informed him this morning, and it stated that he has noted what I said. So I'm surprised that he's actually still bringing up this issue, because I actually informed him about what has happened, about the fact that we are making effort to serve him with the belief, to serve record of appeal on the then respondent counsel through the belief of the Federal High Court. However, I also wish to state that in response to his application,
You got
sir,
who's have the request for appeal? You transmitted. You transmitted. It's not a tribunal. It's not a tribunal. I just wanted to transmitted. The appeal has not been filed, has it?
the notice of appeal has been filed at the Federal High Court.
You have filed a motion. Listen. You filed a motion, but you've not seen a notice of appeal.
We filed the notice of appeal at the Federal High Court. The notice of appeal is the Federal High Court.
Yes. It's not before us.
It's not supposed to be before the tribunal, sir.
Why? So why did you bring the application for stay? Why? If we are not aware that you have appealed.
In the motion for stay of execution, we attached the notice of appeal in our supporting affidavits.
When was it filed?
It was filed on the 23rd of December 2025.
Then Basi, on the deposit of 50%. You are aware of the Federal High Court judgment in Dawood and FRS?
I'm not aware of that.
Joseph Dawood and the FRS.
I'm not aware of that.
The rule of the tribunal you are referring to was struck out. Was declared to be null and void.
As the tribunal places.
Igalo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is your appeal number?
Sir?
What is the appeal number if the appeal has been entered? The appeal number.
Thank you very much. The appeal number is FHCL 038-2026.
Is that not the application number? That's not the application.
That's the appeal number on the record of appeal, sir. Even the secretary who is sitting there, Mr. Adams, can speak to that, because he was the one who settled and transmitted the record of appeal.
Did you put it in
last
your
Friday?
You put it in your letter given to the tribunal. Well, yes. I'm asking you, please.
Hello, sir.
You put the notice of appeal, your appeal
Yes,
number.
No, it was not in our letter to the tribunal. It wasn't written there.
It's not here. I don't understand that. Also to the appellant applicants inform the tribunal of a pending appeal at the Federal High Court, Lagos, and also an application for stay of execution of the judgment. Lagos. For stay of execution of the judgment. Council therefore seeks to withdraw the application for stay of execution before this tribunal. Council to the respondents has said that he is not opposing the application to discontinue and withdraw the application for stay of execution pending before this tribunal. The application for stay of execution filed on the 23rd December 2025 is hereby struck out. There is no order as to costs. The parties shall bear their respective costs.
Tribunal basis.
But someone before me about feeling and about seeing things by everything, I don't know if I should be fighting. I don't see what the internet losses from that.
Yes. Appearances. Let's go. Okay.
Thank you, the Honorable Tribunal. I am Lee Julia. Little Sister Media. I humbly appeal for the applicant.
Wait for you.
PIRs.
Do you have any some of this?
Yes, well, this,
Right, we can brief.
he was supposed to be here to not do it, his defenses, and not that was very first nice. So I'm not sure what was wrong with it.
Respondents. No respondents. Cameroon. The appellant filed his notice to appeal on the 1st of August 2025. After service of the respondent on the 6th of August 2025, and in compliance with the rules of the tribunal, the respondent filed the respondent's receipt of the notice to appeal on the 8th September 2025. On the same day, the respondent also filed a notice of preliminary objection to the competence of the appeal. The applicant on the 14th October 2025 filed an application for the leave of this tribunal to amend all its processes, specifically reflecting the name of the respondent as Lozi Supermarket Enterprise, trading in the name and style of Lozi Supermarket. The application is supported by an affidavit of 17 paragraphs, equals to by Mukoro Rasam Parodio, the technical advisor to the applicant on tax matters. The respondent filed no counter affidavit. They rather prefer to file a reply on points of law in opposition to the application of the applicant. The briefers are presented by the applicant which led to this application is that the applicant mistakenly described the respondent as Lozi Supermarket on his notice of appeal and other accompanying processes, and wants the leave of this tribunal to effect corrections and properly reflect the name of the respondent as Lozi Supermarket Enterprise, trading the name and style of Lozi Supermarket. The applicants relied on order 11-1 and order 12 of the Tax Appeal Tribunal Procedure Rules 2021, and submitted that the amendments sought should be granted, provided that no injustice is occasioned to the respondent. The applicant cited in support the cases of Adetutu against Adoro 1984, 4 Supreme Court 92, Adekeye against Akin Olupade 1987, 3 Nigerian Weekly Law Reports, part 60, at page 214. NALSA and Team Associates against NFPC 1991, 8 Nigerian Law Reports, part 212 at page 652. And Pfizer Incorporated against Mohammed 2013, 16 Nigerian Weekly Law Report, part 1379 at page 155. The applicant concluded by urging the tribunal to grant the application as it relates to a mere misdemeanor. The respondent did not file a counter affidavit in opposition to the application. They chose rather to file a reply on question containing that this application to amend is the applicant's express admission of the incompetence of the municipality. The respondent further posited that it is settled law that where a party is sued does not exist in law, the entire proceedings is a nullity and cannot be saved by the doctrine of misnomer, and that a misnomer presupposes the existence of a real legal person whose name was incorrectly stated. In the instant appeal, it is the respondent's view that the entity sued does not exist in law, and the name sought to be substituted is not a legal personality. The respondent referred the tribunal to the case of Ihunga and others against Bluefield Grammar Schools, 2023, LPEL 61215, decision of Court of Appeal at pages 13 to 14, paragraphs 2. The respondents noted that the cases of Pfizer Incorporated against Mohammed and Commerce Assurance Limited against Ali, cited by the applicants, are inapplicable, and the overriding applicable case is the Supreme Court case of Calabar Municipal Government and others against Honesty and Others, 2021, LPEL 58391, Supreme Court, pages 24 to 25, paragraphs F to F, where it was held as follows. Naming a non-juristic person as a party is not a misnomer, and amending the name to substitute a juristic person will not be allowed by the courts. It must be noted, naming a non-juristic person is different from a misnomer. Once it is established that the party lacks juristic personality, question of amending the name does not arise, because so doing will amount to blaying life into a judicially sedated process. Where a party before the court lacks juristic personality, the party must be struck out. The respondents also cited and support the cases of Umu Udoke Uwezi. The cases of Umu Udoke Uwezi Village in Sofia and others, and another against Uwezi Village Union and others. 2010 LPDR 8667 paragraph 2 at pages 21 to 22 paragraph D. And Agbomobe Bank Limited, Nigeria Money Category Banks Limited. 1961, one all Nigerian law report package 116. On the factors to consider before granting an application for amendment, the respondent cited the case of Akaniwa and others against Sirema and others. 2008, LPEL by page 321 Supreme Court, pages 58, 53 to 56, paragraph F. And order the tribunal to dismiss the application for lack of merit. At paragraph 6 to 13 of the supporting affidavit to the appellant's application, Umukoro ran some part of it. The technical advisor of the appellant on task matter enclosed with the following facts: that upon further research and confirmation at the Corporate Affairs Commission, it was discovered that the proper description of the respondent is Lozy Supermarket Enterprise. They trading the name and style of Lozy Supermarket. That the respondent is registered business name with CSE under Part B of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020. That the appellant mistakenly sued the respondent in the name Lozy Supermarket. That the The said mistake is a misnomer and does not affect the substance that I personally visited the business premises of the respondent as well as supermarket and observed that the respondent indeed carries some business in the said name and style. Like I took photographs of the respondent's business premises showing that the respondent carries some business at Lucy Supermarket. The copies of the said photographs are attached here with and marked as exhibits UYS B1, UYS B2, and UYS B3. That it is very pertinent for the appellant to amend his notice of appeal and all other accompanying processes to correct the said mistake in order to assist this honorable tribunal to reach a just decision on this appeal. The above, the position of the applicants are not opposed by the appellant, by the respondent. As the respondent did not file a counter affidavit, the facts therefore remain uncontradicted, and it is therefore safe to presume that they are true. Having been registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, under Part B of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, as posited by the applicants, can Lucy Supermarket Enterprise, trading in the name and style of Lucy Supermarket, still be said to be a non-juristic entity as contended by the respondent? The respondent has contended that both the entities should Lucy Supermarket and the one sought to be his substitute, Lucy Supermarket Enterprise, are non-legal personalities and do not qualify as a misnomer. And paragraph 6 and 7 of the applicant affidavit in support of his application. The applicant deposed to the fact that this search at the Corporate Affairs Commission confirmed that the respondent is registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission as Lucy Supermarket Enterprise, but trading in the name and style of Lucy Supermarket. The question to be answered at this stage, therefore, is whether a registered enterprise with the Corporate Affairs Commission is a juristic entity. The Court of Appeal case of Obiamudu and Obiamudu 2020 LPLERO 51949, the Court of Appeals, seems to us to have sufficiently put this issue in perspective. The court held as follows. It has been settled as far back as 1887 in the case of Solomon and Solomon, Appeal cases 22, that an incorporated company has a distinct legal personality from its shareholders, owners, and directors. It is not in doubt that P.A. Oguche and Associates was registered as a business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission. A registered business name has no legal personality separate from its owner. Neither can it sue or be sued. Rather, it is the proprietor or proprietors of the business name that will sue or be sued. If the matter over which the action is instituted concerns the business name, it will simply be indicated that the proprietor is trading under the name and style of ABC business name. This is what the case is saying, that a business name is not a separate legal entity. Refers to. That was by Abubakar Sadiq Umar, at pages 5 to 7, paragraphs F to E of the judgment. In the case of an MTN Nigeria Company Limited, PLC, 2025 FPELR at page 713 Supreme Court. The Supreme Court explains what a misnomer is when it held as follows. I do not agree with the cross appellant that the name of the cross appellant given as it is before this court is a misnomer. In a Meso J Continental Limited against Corona S. Co. 2006-11 Nigeria Law Report Part 901 and page 365. This court held that a misnomer occurs when the correct party is brought to court under a wrong name. In other words, a misnomer occurs where a person clothed with juristic personality sues or is sued, but there is a mistake in stating the correct name of the party. the Mohammed Baba Idris, yes, at pages 27 to 8, paragraphs E to P. It is therefore apparent from the above case that neither Lozi Supermarket nor Lozi Supermarket Enterprise has juristic personality or is a legal personality which can sue or be sued. Lozi Supermarket Enterprise has no legal personality and cannot be used to substitute Lozi Supermarket as respondent in this appeal. In view of the foregoing and the judicial authorities referred to above, we do not find merits in this application to amend, and therefore the respondent's objection to the application for amendment is upheld. The application by the applicant for amendment lacks merit and is therefore refused. This application for amendment is therefore accordingly struck out. There is no other request. So what next? The ruling. There is a pending application by the respondent. Starline. Yes.
Boss, I'm very sorry. I had hitches with the internet. I'm very, very sorry. The owners are listening to the ruling and we are most grateful. We are obliged.
So are you taking your application?
Can the tribunal hear me?
Are we going to announce your presence? Are you before us properly?
Okay, no.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It was off. Please, let's know you.
Yeah, let's have your appearance.
Please, let's have your appearance.
I think that's what's his name? That's then we go on. It's up here.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm very sorry, Your Honor. I'm having challenges with the network. I'm using a lot of them and they are all failing. I don't know what is happening today. I sincerely apologize. May I be permitted to announce appearance for the respondent? My name is Nnemeka Victor Ngong.
Yeah, well.
Yes, my lord. My lord, we had the ruling of the court and we are most obliged. We are grateful to the tribunal for upholding the law. In view of the application, my lord, I don't know if the ruling, I don't know if the appellants are still willing to take their next motion, which is for extension of time. We have filed our response also to that application.
There's a pension. If you have a penny application for extension time. Okay, you don't have the five.
Can you believe this one?
What do we do?
What do you do?
Let it come from the house's mouth. if you are the host. I hope your colleague is.
Sorry, I can't hear you, Council.
Speaker. Who won them? Speaker.
Yes, my lord, but I can't hear Council.
Yeah, she'll speak. Speaker.
She's asking for an adjournment.
I'm only pleading for an adjournment as I'm not properly briefed on this matter.
My lord, I understand her predicament.
Yeah, not finished.
I understand. Okay.
The council handling this matter is currently on transit. And he's with the case files and other processes.
Yeah.
However, he couldn't make it to the tribunal in time for this matter. I was asked to kindly move this on his behalf.
Who won them?
My lord,
You heard your colleague.
I had but
If you think she's not the person handling this matter, because she merely heard a brief of the Agari, and is asking for an adjournment.
my lord, our reaction will be opposing to the extent that this matter was adjourned for continuation of hearing. Motion, it was adjourned for ruling and continuation of hearing.
Yeah.
It is possible that, yes, challenge on the road could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
But in this time and age, my lord, council could scan and send the processes to the lawyer in court or before the tribunal.
Gary, I mean, can you scan the whole case file to?
Not the case file, my lord. I mean the application to be taken today. The application to be taken today.
You see, council is in transit.
I leave the application for adjournment to the discretion of the tribunal. I withdraw my objection.
Yeah.
What if she was not able here? What
The ruling would have been delivered, yes.
I withdraw my objection.
When you announced that you are holding brief, you didn't tell the tribunal that your brief is submitted. You say you are holding brief.
Holding for all purposes.
You hold a brief for all purposes. So to be on the safer side, you say you have a limited this is the limit of your brief holding for the party absence. You didn't say that. So play for later in life, I say you can't go.
So if you were taking the heat,
Yeah.
when you hold a brief, you go look for.
So I'll give you this, Jonathan. What the
Roll call, please.
Consider.
One, you will also take your application that next date.
As the call, please.
What is
18th.
18th March?
18th of March.
Yes.
No, my lord, it's not convenient, my lord.
You are attending virtually.
I will be in an examination. I will be in an examination hall. I wonder if I can be taken before the exam. The exam will start by 9:30.
What exam are you writing?
I'm writing a postgraduate exam, my lord.
You don't need your title.
My lord, if the sitting can be extended to later in the day.
What time is the exam? What time is the
9 a.m.
How many hours?
It's supposed to be 3 hours paper.
9 to 12.
By 12,
Can you take
12 by 12 we should be through. My lord.
Listen.
Okay. My lord, if you can be given a date outside that week, I will appreciate. Just that 1 week.
It is not
From
possible.
16th.
That is our week.
As the court pleases.
Yes. No?
My lord, may I be permitted to?
She knows a good day.
So they are 16, 17.
Okay.
Go on.
My lord,
Take any day from 16 and 17. Any dates.
16 or 17.
16 and 17.
Don't pick a date.
Hey. My lord, okay, let's come on the 16th then. Even if I'm not here, I'll try and send somebody.
So why did you refuse my question? Why can't you send somebody on 18?
Sorry, my lord.
You will have sent somebody on 18 too.
On 18th. Okay. Yes, I'm saying if I am not the one that took it back to 16, 17. If the court wants 18th, any day, if I'm not there, I'll try and send somebody. It's just that the tribunal has been.
Well, thank you for carrying out the motion.
You see, they are advocating.
I didn't hear you, counsel.
I said we are joining for the carrying of the pending motion.
You too, you have to move your. What's the of that?
You also have the motion that.
Well, I will urge you, tell Gary to look at the processes. If they will still want to pursue. If I'm in their shoes, let him look at the processes. Because of that ruling. By consent of all parties, this case is adjourned. The 16th March 2026 for the hearing of pending motions.
At the tribunal, please. You are grateful.
One, since you don't trust what the council can do, you can still have a.
I trust the tribunal. Even if I don't trust counsel.
Number 3 on the course list with appeal number T80/SSS/022/2025 by the State Board of Internal Revenue versus West P Energy.
Westfield. They are not ready. How many do they? Whatever it is.
Next is the honorable Tribunal. I am the proposal. I only announce my appearance for the afterwards. Also holding proof of P. Agari.
Yes, this is Tribunal. Anastasia agreed for the rest of the Mr. Chairman, the parties were involved.
Mugoye,
Yes, we.
I saw something like K.
Mr. Chairman, the parties were.
Okay, we're coming to the. Let's take the tribunal for the first time.
That's my first.
Okay. What's the name of the rep for the respondent?
Miss Olapek. So.
You said Miss?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, who?
Sadiq.
DIQ.
Yes.
Study. Designation or rank?
General counsel. For company section. Of respondents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here with my colleagues.
The rating of appearances again.
If I appear.
Okay, let's have their names now. Let's have their names now.
I am Tina Shaye. Shaye spelled S.
It's who?
Tina Shaye,
Tina as in Martina.
just ordinary.
You prefer Tina?
Yes, T-I-N-A.
Tina who?
Shaye spelled S-H-A-I-Y-E.
S-H-A.
I-Y-E.
Shai
Yes, sir.
and who?
What's your designation?
Designation?
I'm the CFO of the respondent.
What?
CFO, Chief Financial Officer.
Chief.
Financial Officer.
You're in charge of the money.
Yes.
And who?
Omodion Franklin Chikon.
Omo.
Omodion.
O-M-O.
T-I-O-N.
Onion.
Franklin Chikon.
Franklin who?
Ojekomo. O-J-E.
O-J-E.
K-O. M-H-A-N.
M-H. A-N.
A-N, yes.
What's your position?
Project planner, schedule.
Projects.
And scheduler.
And,
Scheduler.
okay,
Response.
Anastasia. This case came up on the 22nd of January. There was no representation. I think there was a letter by John.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and that's what our records show. The records of the tribunal confirm that the respondent was charged and has taken steps to file some processes at the tribunal. The respondent has also written requesting for a further adjournment. The circumstances case is adjourned to 18th February for hearing of the view, hearing of the view.
We need to go on.
Okay, let's see, to go there. She's ready to appear her application.
September.
Wait, 30 minutes. Yeah, good.
Well, that sounds like a Gary. That notice of preliminary objection was filed by the respondent. He further informed me
Yeah.
that he filed a reply to the respondent's notice of preliminary objection.
Yeah.
However, when speaking to counsel of the other side,
Who was in 2000? You,
yes, sir.
in our record. Yeah,
She noted that they have not been served with the of the appellant this matter.
for the forward. Sorry. What was the reply back? What was back?
What was the fact?
Never.
It was sometime in January.
It is the Jonathan. Jonathan. Okay, that's why on the 22nd February. Wait, you said you've not been served? You have a record in jail, please. Yeah. You can accept service in it, yeah?
What was filed until 22nd January?
Yes, that
You have done
is service, but that is one to complain.
No, what was filed about that one?
There's a motion.
What's the one we said?
The motion.
What's the other one? It is not implied.
Yes, okay, Jonathan.
The motion. Yeah, why did the motion?
This motion was filed by.
Yes.
This motion is to
I understand that this is the motive to produce one.
Granting leave to amend the responsibility and all other rest the name of.
This is motion. It's the motion, not the motion. This motion will even take priority over.
I got it filed in motion.
Not a reply.
I got it filed in motion. Where is that with the motion?
No discussion and we will receive.
Check for a strike of the other. They filed a motion to amend
That was on the 22nd.
to the 2nd January. Almost a month. But where were they not signed? Huh? Where were they not signed? Where do you reside? Where is the company? Where does the company? Where is the office of the company?
So the company is resident in Lagos, so we have to fly out to be.
In Lagos. So Jonathan, why did you serve?
I wasn't around, so I'm prepared to. But take.
Who is the other company?
Actually, what we pay for it says.
Maybe one day we will have what cost against the two of you. We should cost this time. The value process for the 2nd January, that is 18th.
The PO, this is the thing.
So,
The
yeah.
price is December
Yes,
19th.
yes.
In circumstances.
Now, wait.
Yes.
I think yesterday we drew attention of the council to this PO. Can it not be taken along with the substantive bearer? And then we rule on everything.
We are not opposed to that section. And
Because
also
it's
there will
like,
be-
because if at the end of the day, the PO is first, then we'll have to start all over the hearing.
Yes, so we
So
said,
if they have the evidences, now that they have the application for amend, maybe you look at that, we will take that application first before you.
we are not opposed to to that.
So let them give you a copy, you look at it, if they want to react, respond to it. You didn't get a copy, Adams,
I'll give them
later acknowledge.
yes, she's.
Yeah, but Mr. Chairman, considering that we have to fly council and get companies representatives for this matter yesterday, I believe it will be fair to practice possibly applicant.
Against who? Against the tribunal. Against these two good gentlemen. Certainly it's not their fault. But if they had sacked you, we would have responded and we would have taken one of them. They're asking for court, to ask for court against.
It's even the first time.
Yeah?
First.
She wants to ask for court against.
Mr. Chairman, I'm putting an overall application to take virtual hearings from now.
You want to try here, you apply to the secretary.
But can the application be heard for a virtual?
Why not? If you apply to the secretary, they will make arrangement for the virtual hearing.
The state is, like, what we deliver really now, but.
Yes, so I'm not happy.
Yes, you can take it virtually. Then make the application to the secretary. Then they will make arrangement for it. So we will adjourn for you to look at the motion they have filed. You want to object, you want to oppose it, then you can file. You can also file virtually. You can file your response to that application virtually. You don't need to send somebody there. You are in Lagos, you can also file in the tribunal in Lagos.
Yes.
You know where the tribunal is?
Yes.
You can file there, then you can transmit. Once you file, you just transmit it to us. You save costs. So let's help you down the way it is. You say we have not been served with the.
Yes, you cannot sell with these, so that the reply to our notice of the narrative.
It don't reply to.
I'm using pencils. It's the tribunal's ratification, the execution instead.
We use motion. Okay, let me say.
Leave the appellant's motion and notice. Seems to regularize the processes.
Which was fair, because it's a.
In circumstance and
Yeah,
in circumstance and given the plea from the tribunal, I will be requesting for a further date to very strict process and response accordingly. We also pray that
yeah,
counsel be allowed to respond and take the application for virtual hearings virtually.
I don't understand. You want to take that?
We are going to file an application for virtual hearings to be taken in this matter. That is what.
No, the application, just write a letter to address to the secretary of the tribunal.
You don't need to.
You don't need to send him, yeah, it's
You
just a letter. Just write a letter to the secretary requesting that you want, requesting for the trial hearing.
want them to be on record.
Once you write a letter, they will get back to you. We'll make the arrangement.
So what's it, please?
Thank you.
Yeah, mentioned that one make what application would I bet.
The right, you want to
Just see the.
just a letter on your paper. You address to the secretary. That's a future.
It's a choice.
They will fix it. So let's take a date and March
So it's
for the motion. What is?
Yeah, you're on the date.
What you can, now that it's
I'm an army force, like federal court.
in the
And
name.
1617, that's why it was.
So what is?
I'm the only one.
We are doing ritual.
No, not the only one with you, but
Okay.
it was much better.
Can we take 19th?
And for her is. For your record. 126.
No. 20th, we are afraid. We are afraid maybe a public holiday. Well, give them 20th, if it's not a public holiday.
No.
20th.
Yes.
20th of March. There. You see all these preliminary operations coming almost, I think yesterday there was one attempt. That's like several processes. Wait. Do you have issue with the first assessment?
Very weak.
Or you have an issue with the being the jurist personality?
We have issues with being the wrong jurist.
You know who
And yes.
you know who bought you this food?
Such a mellow, it goes into my mouth, because I'm not- You don't know. So, I intended to sue.
You don't know whom they intended to sue.
And again, the assessments cannot be assessments for responding.
For a non-juristic person.
Yes, and we don't have operations in reference.
Maybe that's what's, you don't reside within the SST.
Yes, we don't decide.
But you do business there.
Don't have.
You know, you can go in, drive and do your business and run out.
We don't have business activities, we don't have employees, we are residents. That basically because of.
We are residents, that's why people don't get your name. That's by the interpretation of residency. Or you mean they don't, maybe they can go 2 days, come out, and go back again for another 2 days.
They can be on a vessel, do official there and go back again. They don't do that.
If they're not, no itinerant workers, no employees.
Well, we will get there. Then let's take the motion of amendments. See, if it is granted, then we move on. Counsel to the respondent was served in the tribunal with the motion on notice filed by the appellant. By consent of both parties, this case is adjourned to the, we say 18th? Yes, 20th March 2026. For motion. Notice. Why do you want to hear it visually? I don't want people to be coming with you to the phone.
That time we understand that country is all about to be. So it's not that we could see. I wish like and so continue sharing.
It also helps you relax. But when you leave the office, you walk every day in your office. When you travel, you see the environment outside where you work. Helps you relax also. There are benefits. There are also benefits for traveling. And this subsidiary energy, restricts energy. For them to be able to sponsor 4 people from Lagos.
We take this matter seriously and it was for hearing.
And the money is not too big for this company.
And we do our best to, you know, put back streets.
It's okay. But we also would like to be seeing your face. You are just coming for the first time and you don't want to come again. It's all right. You're welcome to the tribunal. The next case.
Number 4 on conflict opinion of cases looking at again. 5. Let them back for Africa case as of the last report of the time.
Is that a betrayal?
Yes, please.
Then you will have to wait for the tribunal progress. You can't leave the call it. You call it any occurrences? Who is involved? The guard of
Yes, Mr. Chairman, sir. My apologies, sir. Sir, I didn't get the appeal number when the registrar called it. It was not audible enough. I couldn't hear the appeal number because we have two appeals involving UBA and Delta State, sir.
029. Yeah.
Number 4 on the cost list with appeal number TAT/SSS/029/2025. United Bank for
Thank you, sir.
Africa PLC versus Delta State Board of Internal Revenue.
That's 029.
Yes.
You heard it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, appearances.
May it please this honorable tribunal, sir. I am J.E. Igalo. Sir, Igalo is spelled Ighalo. And I humbly announce my representation for the appellant, United Bank for Africa PLC.
Yeah. Anyone for the respondent?
Sir, the respondent is unrepresented.
Fine. There you go.
Yes, sir. We have a pending application before this honorable tribunal, sir. We are seeking to discontinue this suit. And the basis for discontinuing this suit is because the respondent issued a revised tax audit liability in a sum of 20 million.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
How much? How much?
20,317,759 naira.
Yeah.
98 kobo.
98.
98 kobo, sir.
Yes.
The respondent issued this revised tax liability, and the appellant has paid same. Based on this fact, the appellant proceeded to file a notice of discontinuance. So the notice of discontinuance is dated the 30th of January 2026.
What is? Let me verify it. Yeah.
The kind permission of this honorable tribunal, sir. I would like to move the notice of discontinuance, subject to variety convenience of the tribunal.
Igalo? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
This case, the way it looks, why didn't you file the terms of settlement?
So settlement. Yes, sir. We
If they give you an assessment, you update it, and you file an appeal, and they revise it, you now have paid, you agree to pay a certain amount. You should have filed terms of settlement.
That becomes the judgment of the tribe.
What if they come back tomorrow with a review of the assessment?
thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, sir. I understand your position clearly, sir. But the reason why we didn't file terms of settlement, this was because of the instruction we got from our clients was that they had actually negotiated with the Delta State Internal Revenue Service, and that based on the extensive consultation, it was revised, and they went ahead to pay. And yes, I understand that we could have filed terms of settlement. We actually did that in the sister's case in Lagos, but it was the instruction that we had to just file a notice to discontinue the suit. That was what we did. And
You are
we-
the one that advised them
You're in a better position to advise them on the proper thing to do.
yes,
That's why
sir.
you are a lawyer.
What if the tax man comes back tomorrow with an assessment over the same issue of assessment? I say, the assessment of 20 million was in error.
A different group of people can come and.
Yeah, they have a new.
So it's to protect your own interest.
There's a king that.
Yes, sir.
The
Sir,
No
yes, sir, I
problem.
will take it. Yes, sir.
The applicant intends to discontinue this appeal and file a notice of discontinuance on the 3rd February 2026. Consequently, the application for discontinuance, the application to discontinue and withdraw this appeal is granted. This case is
As the court pleases. Thank you very much, sir.
okay, the last one. Is the same legal
Last on the appeal, on the court list with appeal number T80/SSS/030/2025. United Bank for Africa PLC UBA versus Delta State Board of Internal Revenue.
May it please the tribunal. Sir, I'm J.E. Igalo. I announce my appearance for the appellant, United Bank for Africa PLC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, sir, we have a pending application, a notice of discontinuance. It's dated the 30th of January 2026.
Okay.
The 30th day of January 2026.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is an application seeking to discontinue the appeal against the respondents. The grounds of the application is because the respondents issued a revised tax audit liability in a sum of 39 million 63,000.
39 million.
Yes, 39 million 63,000 157 naira 20 kobo
Yeah.
for the 2014 to 2019 year of assessment.
For the
2014 to 2019 year of assessment.
yeah.
The respondent has paid this sum of money and wishes to discontinue the appeal against the appellant has paid this sum of money, rather, and wishes to discontinue the appeal against the respondent.
Yeah.
That we have filed an affidavit of facts is an 8-paragraph affidavit deposed to by one Shalom Ajibade, a legal practitioner in the chambers of the appellant counsel.
Yeah.
Attached to this affidavit is an exhibit. Sir,
Legal.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As the tribunal pleases, we hereby urge the Honorable Tribunal to grant our application, having relied on the averment in our affidavits.
The applicant desires to withdraw this appeal and file a notice of discontinuance on the 3rd of February 2026. Consequently, the application to discontinue this appeal is granted and this appeal is dropped out.
The tribunal pleases. We are grateful to the Honorable Tribunal for this well-considered ruling.
West.
You know,